Hello guys, welcome back to another tutorial from Timmy the Creator, and this tutorial I'm going to be explaining how you can add embroidery design to your Dashiki design. Anyway, it doesn't just work for Dashiki design, it works for any other design, and not just adding it as a graphic but also making it look embossed when you render it on Clo 3D. So I'm going to be sharing my process in this tutorial video. So the first thing I'm going to do is to add the embroidery design I placed on this Dashiki design. I'm going to select this icon, the graphic tool, and add this embroidery there, and select open, and click on the pattern and select OK. Can you see this? So I'm just going to drag this down. Yes, and drag this down again. But it's too much. So just want to place it around the neck curve. I think this is fine. I might want to shift it to the side a bit more. Sometimes I need to zoom closer to do this because you just need this. Just a little bit of an adjustment. It's too much. Let me see if this works better, and then take it up a bit. I think this is better. This is okay. And next I'm going to do is to copy and paste it to the back pattern. Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and paste it to the back pattern. Okay, let me see this. It's still loading, so let's wait for it. So now that we have it here, I'm going to just select this, right click, flip. Let's check vertical first. Yeah, good to go. Flip to vertical and just move this up and move this up and move this up. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to drag it to this side here. I'm going to I think most of this thing we need to do it in the 3D viewport to see if it fits in the, let me see this here. So I'm going to just take this little by little. Okay. I don't know why it's not passing through this, but anyways, I don't think this will show anyway. So, but I think this is fine. This is fine. So we can go on like this, we can go on like this. So the next thing we need to do is to add a displacement map, because if you render this embroidery like this, it's going to look like graphic. It's going to look like graphic. So the next thing we need to do is to add a displacement map. You can use Photoshop to create your displacement map, or you can use an AI website to create your displacement map. But what you need to focus on is the dimension. So this dimension of this embroidery is 7,900 906 times 25244, because if the dimension of your displacement map is not equal to the dimension of the embroidery itself, you will not get a good result on Blender, or even when you take it into on Blender or Clo 3D. Do you get? If you don't want to render on Blender, you won't get a good result on Clo 3D. So we need to do that now. So this is the website I use. This is normalmap.ai. That is the name of the website. So next I'm going to do is to upload the embroidery here. So come in, select this image, or let me show you again. So you select this is where you used to upload. So click on this. No, not this. Don't click on the eye, sorry, click on the outer part. Then I'm going to go to my picture. I'm going to go to the embroidery and select open. So it's going to generate. So now we have something like this. We have options here, diffuse, normal map, metallic. We don't need all this, we just need the height map. The height map is what we need now. So I'm going to download this. Click on download, then it should download. Then we are done downloading now. So when I go back to my download, you notice that the dimension has reduced. See, it's showing 1282 times 4096. This will not work on Clo 3D. You might not even see the embossment of the emboss of the embroidery, so you get a good result on Clo 3D. Let me just put it like that. So what we need to do is to take this into Photoshop. We need to resize it. So this is the embroidery design on Photoshop. This is the embroidery design without the height map. Then you need to also bring in the height map we've downloaded. I'm going to select Ctrl O to open and bring in that map. So I'm going to select this one, you get, and we're going to copy this, Ctrl C, copy this, and we're going to paste it on this one. You can see it's very small, so we need to like rescale it. And let me see, it should fit in like this. Select OK. It's not I don't want it to. So let me see this. I'm trying to save this. So now that we have something like this, it fits in properly. I don't know if it's oversized, but this is okay. Then you can now select this layer 1, which is the graphic, to delete it with backspace. Then you can now save this as PNG. So I can just export as PNG. Then we can save it as a height map. Save. Let me check if it's done saving. So I'm going to go to my picture, and we're going to okay, it's not showing here yet. That means it's not done saving. So now the height map is done saving, and let me click on the height map. This is the height map. I don't know, let me see the dimension again. Yeah, so we have exactly the same 7906 25244. Same thing with this. So we are going to get a better result, or a good result, on CLO 3D. So what I'm going to do is to go back to CLO 3D. We need to zoom backward. This is the embroidery design, right? So click on the embroidery design from the graphic side, go to the property editor, then you look for the displacement map, select this icon, click on this, and go to the height map, select open, and change the, I think it's still loading, but you need to change the value here. So we're going to change the amount to 3. I'm going to change the particle distance to 1. And with what we've done right now, let's check it out on our render. So I'm going to click on render, and I'm going to focus on, where is this setting, E1080. okay, this is fine. And let's click on render to see how it looks like. Yep, so this is the render result, and I'm sure from this particular distance you are looking at this right now, this looks embossed. And if you want to zoom closer to confirm again, we can just scroll, or just kind of tilt it to see the edges of the embroidery. You can see this is very neat, this is clean, and thanks to the person that gave me this embroidery. So this is how you can make your embroidery look embossed on CLO 3D. It doesn't have to be a Dashiki design, it could be Agbada, last African design, or it could be your own embroidery for a jersey or any streetwear design. So this is just how you can fast track the process of making your embroidery look embossed. So thank you for watching this tutorial from Timmy the Creator. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell to get more tutorial.